Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. Creekside is committed to total body wellness for the entire family. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. Dr. Aaron is also a member of the National Registry of Certified Medical Examiners and can perform your DOT physical. They help you manage your pain and overall wellness right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Hey, we know you're a top dog, at least most of the time. But what if your bank treated you that way? Maybe you're new at this whole financial thing. You like having a team around you, people you can trust to have your financial back. Maybe you've been at it a while. You know where you're going. You just need the tools to get there, no matter where you are in your financial journey. If your bank isn't treating you like a top dog, the real question isn't what if, it's why not.
People ask us all the time, how can Godby Home Furnishings have furniture and mattresses in stock where with most other stores you have to wait months for furniture? It's because we have a huge warehouse with over 75,000 square feet full of furniture and mattresses. So almost every item you see in our stores is in stock and ready to be delivered to your home. And it's all being delivered by our friendly delivery crew. Quality furniture at affordable prices. Get it at Godby's today.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your Erie agent in Sheridan is Bragg Insurance Agency. Get a quote at bragginsurance.com.
Erie Insurance.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include The Farmers Bank, Legacy Images, Handmade on Maine, Horizon Real Estate, Woody's Pizza, KV Elliott American Legion Post 67. Thank you for your continued support. Go Blackhawks.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Larry Hobbs Memorial Hall for tonight's girls basketball matchup between the Frankfort Hot Dogs and your Sheridan Blackhawks. I am Daniel Bragg, joined alongside by Nick Doty. The girls come in 4-1 on the year. The Hot Dogs still looking for their first win. Starting lineups being announced right now. We're going to first present the Frankfort starters. Going to be Santos Valdez, McAtee, Myers, Jarman, and Wills. And then for your Blackhawks, it's going to be Cross, Sadie Timmy, Kinsey Garner, Brielle Garner, and Cecilia Timmy. The same starting five it's been all season long. The starting lineups are presented by the Farmers Bank. Nick, we got an exciting one set to happen. The Blackhawks have never lost to the Hot Dogs. What are you looking for tonight?
They've never lost to the Hot Dogs, and I think we're going to see a high-scoring game here from our Lady Hawks. Come out with the same fire we saw kind of earlier in the season. shake off what we saw last game, shoot a little bit better here tonight, and come out with a victory.
Blackhawks come in having defeated Western Boone their last time out, 59-15. Frankfort fell to North Montgomery, 46-15 in their last outing. Last time these two teams met was right around a year ago. Blackhawks won that one 55-20. That was at Frankfort. So we'll see if the Blackhawks can keep up their hot streak. Kenzie Garner going to take the opening tip. She started the season currently averaging a double-double. Almost turned the ball over there within mere seconds of the start of the game.
Kind of a blind pass.
Yep. Kenzie Garner with it over to Cecilia Timmy. Back up top, Garner. Over to Brielle now. Back to Kenzie. Cross court to Nova. The Hot Dogs came out in a 2-3 zone. Down low to Kenzie. Easy lay-in. Nice find by Cecilia Timmy.
Oof. I'm not sure, because that seemed kind of incidental. She tripped.
Well, either way, Cecilia Timmy going to get assessed the foul. Frankfort trying to get it inbound. Able to just sneak it by Nova Cross. Take away by Sadie Timmy. Cross bringing it across. Brielle, 3 on the way. That one off the front side. Tipped across. Shot put back up and in.
Nice.
Frankfort going to burn their first timeout with 7 minutes left in the first quarter. We'll be right back right after this.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. Creekside is committed to total body wellness for the entire family. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. Dr. Aaron is also a member of the National Registry of Certified Medical Examiners and can perform your DOT.
7 minutes left to play in the first, only 1 minute gone by. Frankfort already burned a timeout. Taken away by Garner. Up to Timmy at the basket. A lot of contact allowed by the official, but Sadie Timmy fights that rebound. Cecilia puts another shot back up, and there's an and one.
Basket is good by Cecilia. Foul number 1 given West, her first. Shooting for the Hawks, C. Timmy.
Cecilia at the foul line for the first time tonight. Hard off the backside, but she gets her own rebound. And actually going to roll off her leg. Cecilia struggling at the foul line this year. Hot Dogs get it across. Got a half-court trap by the Blackhawks. Trying to press early. Corner 3 on the way. That one off, rebounded by Garner. Looking up. Sides to, there you go. Finds Cecilia. Baseline jumper, good. Give Cecilia 4. And they're going to call a foul on Cross. A little too much body into that one.
And for the Hawks, Max Smith and number 20, Shelby.
Frankfort dribbles it around the top. Now they're in the lane. Shot put up off the glass. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Timmy. Kinsey up to Brielle. That's a good jumper. Eaton. Tight defense, and that one thrown away. Garner up to Brielle. Under the basket. Can't get that one to go, but gets her own rebound. Kinsey, wing three on the way. It's good.
Nice.
13-0.
Quickly getting out of hand.
Just about 3 minutes into the first quarter. That one poked out again by Sadie. It'll be last touched by her. It'll remain Frankfort ball. Again, the Hot Dogs still searching for their first win of the season. Frankfort able to get that one inbound, but goes off Brielle's head, and Shelby Eaton gathers it up over to Brielle Garner. Now Eaton in the lane. Off the glass, up and in. Blackhawks making it look easy through the first half of this first quarter. Frankfort trying to get the shot off the glass. That one just doesn't go. Eaton up to Brielle. That one tipped by Frankfort. And say last touched by Frankfort as well. Of stay Blackhawk ball. Eaton to inbound. Throws it long for Kinsey. Now Brielle dribbles baseline, off the glass and in.
2 points, Brielle Garner.
That one's going to be poked out by Eaton. Again, tight defense all over the floor by the Blackhawks.
Frankfort's coach not happy.
No.
He's stomping his feet and yelling.
I mean, it's easy to get frustrated, not even halfway through the first, and find yourself down 17. Blackhawks going to use their first timeout with 4:10 left to play in the first. We'll be right back right after this.
Hey, we know you're a top dog, at least most of the time. But what if your bank treated you that way? Maybe you're new at this whole financial thing. You like having a team around you, people you can trust to have your financial back. Maybe you've been at it a while. You know where you're going. You just need the tools to get there, no matter where you are in your financial journey. If your bank isn't treating you like a top dog, the real question isn't what if, it's why not.
4:10 left to play in the opening quarter. Blackhawks on top of the Hot Dogs 17-0. Scoring's pretty well distributed. Kinsey Garner leading them with 5, but Brielle Garner and Timmy with 4 apiece. And Eaton and Cross also with a bucket. Frankfort gets it inbound, and then they run into each other. The ball's still rolling around. That's going to go off Frankfort. Little hectic play, and Frankfort turns it over. Cross and Cecilia Timmy going to check back in. The Garner cousins going to take a seat. Halfway through the first. Cross down to Eaton in the corner. Now Cross baseline, gets it into Smith in the lane. And taken away by Frankfort, and they're going to get Smith with the reach. Mack just mishandled that ball. Dribbling around the top for Frankfort. As that one poked free in the lane. Smith to Timmy. Cecilia going to take it herself in the lane and gets it to go. Hawks on top 19-0. Frankfort just kind of panicking in every pass, it looks like. Trying to get it down low, poked out by the Blackhawks. It's a foot race now.
Out Blackhawks?
They're going to say last touched by Eaton. 2:47 still to play in the first. Jarman going to bring it up for the Hot Dogs. Cross comes away with it. Now Timmy at the bucket. Can't get that one to go, but kept alive by Cross off the glass and in.
Nice.
Trying to get in the lane. The recipient of that pass wasn't even looking. Cecilia Timmy. Smith in front of the basket. Can't that one to go. Back to Timmy. Up and in. Timmy with 8. 2 minutes left in the first. Frankfort just struggling to get their passes to their intended receivers. 3 on the way. That one off the glass and good. As McAtee gets that one to go. 20-point lead, minute 25 left to play in the first. Sadie Timmy back outside to Cross. She's going to launch a 3 from the wing. That one off the backside. Keeps it alive, gets her own rebound, and can't get it to go. Shelby Eaton now. Back up Timmy in the lane. A lot of contact being allowed again because they're up so big. Sadie gets it to go that time. That one no good. 45 seconds left in the first. Cecilia gets it to Sadie. Over to Cross. Cross trying to get it down low to Cecilia Timmy. Nice pass and find. Frankfort coach gets a warning. He followed the official about halfway down the floor.
Number 52, Aaron Willis, in for the Hot Dogs, and both runners in for the Hawks.
19.8 left in the first. Again, tight defense played by the Hawks. Corner 3 on the way. That one's no good, but they get the offensive rebound. Turn around, put back up, no good. Kinsey. Up the Cross, back to Kinsey. Open wing 3 on the way. It's in and out. It's going to be rebounded by Cecilia and put back up and in. At the end of 1, the Hawks on top, 29-3. We'll come right back. Don't go anywhere.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. Creekside is committed to total body wellness for the entire family. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an an infrared sauna. Dr. Aaron is also a member of the National Registry of Certified Medical Examiners and can perform your DOT physical. They help you manage your pain and overall wellness right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Hey, we know you're a top dog, at least most of the time. But what if your bank treated you that way? Maybe you're new at this whole financial thing. You like having a team around you, people you can trust to have your financial back. Maybe you've been at it a while. You know where you're going. You just need the tools to get there, no matter where you are in your financial journey. If your bank isn't treating you like a top dog, the real question isn't what if, it's why not.
Welcome back for the start of the second quarter. Hawks on top by 26 after the first. Cecilia Timmy with 12 in that opening quarter. Big night for her thus far.
22's checking in for the game, Brianna Flores.
Currently on the floor for the Hawks going to be Cecilia Timmy, Shelby Eaton, Kinsey Garner, Brielle Garner, and Nova Cross. Blackhawks forced the turnover right off the first inbound. Down low, Brielle Garner under the basket, up and in. Frankfort trying to get it down in the lane. It's going to be last touched by Cecilia. Quickly thrown inbound, but Frankfort able to gather it up. Trying to get it in the lane. That one goes through the hands. It'll be a turnover. Blackhawk ball. Kinsey Garner going to bring it up. Again, comes in averaging a double-double. Cecilia down in the corner. Cross court to Brielle. Back to Cecilia, down low. Eaton can't get that one to go. Kept alive by Garner. Down low, back out, Shelby. Takes the jumper, that one off. Intercepted down to Kinsey, easy lay-in. Blackhawks up 30. Just a minute gone by in the second. See who they give this to. It's going to be assessed against Nova. It'll be her second. That one thrown through everybody and out of bounds. As McAtee wasn't able to find a teammate. Garner. Over to Brielle Garner in the corner. Back around to Kinsey. Corner, Nova Cross. Now Brielle. All the way over to Cecilia. Back outside. Now Nova going to take the long two. That one short. Rebounded by Shelby. Put up and in. Blackhawks doing whatever they want. That one intercepted. Cross. Kinsey with the lay-in. I said Cross, that was Eaton, rather. 34-point lead, 6 minutes left in the first half. McAtee trying to get it in the lane. They're going to get Garner with a foul. Eaton and Cross going to check out, replaced by Smith and Sadie Timmy. Frankfort able to get it inbound. They're going to give a foul to Brielle now. That'll be her first. McAtee trying to get it in the lane. Taken away. Kinsey off to the races. Easily lays it in. Frankfort going to use their second timeout with 5:45 to play in the first half. Blackhawks on top big right now. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk basketball, Bragg Sports Media.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. Creekside is committed to total body wellness for the entire family. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. Dr. Aaron is also a member of the National Registry of Certified Medical Examiners and can perform your DOT physical. They help you manage your pain and overall wellness right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
5:45 still to play in the first half. Blackhawks find themselves on top 39-3. Trying to move to 5-1 on the season. Their next game is going to be at home on Friday, the first doubleheader of the season. We always love doing those. It's going to be the girls up first and then the boys against Clinton Prairie on Friday. First game is going to start at 6. It's basically get home, and if you can't get here, get in front of a TV.
There you go.
Jarman going to bring it up for the Hot Dogs. Has it poked free, and that's going to be a walk.
Tried to get fancy.
I don't know that she tried to go behind the back. That was because Sadie tipped it. And she had to catch it behind her back. Brielle Garner. Down low to Sadie Timmy now. Brielle into Smith under the basket. A lot of contact. Misses that shot, and they're going to get a foul against Mack. That'll be the second one against Mack. Berger and Nova are the only two with more than one foul. Taken away by Sadie Timmy. Easily laid up and in. Blackhawks not doing anything fancy, just playing defense.
Yeah, they're just playing defense and moving the ball around really well.
That one stripped, but able to gather it back up. Jarman. Again, the active hands of the Hawks, forcing a lot of turnovers. That one poked free. It'll be last touched by Smith. It'll remain Frankfort ball. Jarman to inbound. I don't think her teammates know that the official's counting. There they go. Able to get it to the elbow. Shot put up in the lane, and that one's going to fall short. Garner going to inbound for the Hawks. Cecilia going to bring it up with 12 points. She's leading all Blackhawks scorers thus far. In the lane, Smith up and in. Nice find once again by Cecilia Timmy. Hawks on top by 40. If the gap stays like this, it'll be a running clock in the whole second half. But that running clock does not go into effect until the second half. We'll go off Frankfort. It'll be Blackhawk ball. Cross and Eaton going to check in. Once again, the Garner is going to check out. Eaton going to bring it up for the Hawks. Halfway through this second quarter. Sadie down to Cecilia. Back out top to Shelby. Cross. Now Smith with it. Eaton going to take a wing three. That one off. Rebounded by Smith. Back outside, Cross. That one short. Rebounded by Timmy. She's just going to put it up. Too hard off the glass. Now Shelby eventually gets it to go. 45-13, 3:20 to play in the first half.
45-3.
I thought that's what I said.
You said 13.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They have had a hand on the ball almost every pass.
Yeah. And Frankfort going to go to the line for the first time tonight. As Myers right in front of the basket. It's going to be Cross's third. And that'll put the Hot Dogs in the bonus for the last 3:08. Myers gets the first one to go.
Checking in for the Hot Dogs, number 40, Figure Smith. And for the Hawks, number 14, Sam Smith.
So Cross comes out with her 3 fouls. Second one can't go. It's going to be last touched by Frankfort. So Sammy Smith comes in for Cross. Cross likely done for the first half with her 3 fouls. Timmy over to Eaton. Down low Smith. In the lane, Sammy can't get it to go. McAtee, long 3. That one no good. Rebounded by Cecilia Timmy. Timmy having a fantastic first half. That's Sadie. Off the glass and in. .43 lead, 2:20 to play in the first half. Going to get another foul against Sadie as she was trying to force the jump ball, but it'll be her first. That'll put Myers back at the foul line.
At the line for the Hot Dogs, number 12, Kinley Myers.
Myers' first one's going to be short. Just kissed the front side of the rim. Second one not able to get it going either. Cecilia Timmy gets the rebound. Eaton, baseline. That little floater falls short. Rebound, Sammy Smith put up and in. 45-point lead, under 2 to play in the first half. McAtee looking for a teammate, able to find one. Eventually gathered up, and that one intercepted. Max Smith trying to go coast to coast, gives off to Cecilia Timmy, and that one goes in as well. 14 for Cecilia Timmy. That one tipped out of bounds by Sadie Timmy. It'll stay Frankfort ball. Conley Sutherland and Brielle Garner are going to check back in as the underclassmen all check in. That one goes through the hands, kept in bounds though. And they're going to say Frankfort stepped out. It'll be Blackhawk ball. Sadie Timmy going to bring it up. Brielle Garner, and she shuffled her feet. One of the only turnovers in this whole first half for the Blackhawks. McAtee brings it up for Frankfort. Met by Conley. Floater put off the glass and nice. In. Sadie Timmy, full-on sprint at the glass. Can't get that one to go. Rebound by Sammy Smith, hard off the glass. So McAtee bringing it up once again for the Hot Dogs. She scored all, I'm sorry, I was going to say all 6, but no, she scored 5 of the 6. We're going to get a foul call against Sammy Smith, I think. It is going to go against Smith. 7 fouls called in this second quarter against the Hawks, 10 in the first half. Just for comparative sake, 1 called against Frankfort.
Yes. Well,
that free throw doesn't go by Schnurr. Second one on the way. That one doesn't go either. Brielle Garner brings down the rebound. 20 seconds left in the first half. Sadie Timmy. Short little jumper off the backside. Rebound, Sammy Smith gets it to go. Under 10 to play in the first half. Myers trying to get the shot off. That one short, and that'll do it for the first half. At the end of the first half, 53-6. Blackhawks doing whatever they want, scoring in that first half. Cecilia Timmy with 14 on 7-11 shooting. Kinsey Garner with 11. Chubb Eaton and Brielle Garner with 6. Also Sadie Timmy with 6. Sammy Smith, Nova Cross with 4. And Max Smith with 2. Nick, I mean, there's not a lot to say. The Hawks just completely overwhelming the Hot Dogs.
Yeah, just kind of doing whatever they want. This is what we would call a stat patter of a game. So if you got a touch on the ball, try to shoot it, try to score. Frankfurt's not putting up a fight at all here.
Yeah, no, the second unit going to see a lot of action, I imagine, in the especially the fourth quarter as we get going. But either way, we're going to take our usual halftime break and step aside. We'll be back before the start of the third quarter. You're watching Blackhawk basketball, Bragg Sports Media.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. Creekside is committed to total body wellness for the entire family. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. Dr. Aaron is also a member of the National Registry of Certified Medical Examiners and can perform your DOT physical. They help you manage your pain and overall wellness right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Hey, we know you're a top dog, at least most of the time. But what if your bank treated you that way? Maybe you're new at this whole financial thing. You like having a team around you, people you can trust to have your financial back. Maybe you've been at it a while. You know where you're going. You just need the tools to get there, no matter where you are in your financial journey. If your bank isn't treating you like a top dog, the real question isn't what if, it's why not.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Special edition of the Commissioner's Corner. Sitting in is Robert Falcons, Assistant Commissioner of the IHSAA, charged administratively with administrative control over the upcoming football championship. And Robert, in advance, congratulations on what I know is going to be a great event.
Well, thank you, Bob. This is a lot of fun. As I said earlier to the coaches, this is like our prom and graduation all rolled into one for football coaches and football communities. It's going to be a we're just going to be going as fast as we can, as far as we can, and having a lot of fun. We hopefully during the whole time.
The neat thing about administrative meeting with all the schools and everyone is big school, small school, north, south. All over the state, some first time, some back haven't been for a while. All that runs the entire spectrum of considerations and concerns makes it fun for all of you to be a part of this.
Absolutely, and it's just the excitement of everybody. Even if it's your fifth time, as we have some of our coaches here, they're still excited to be here because they're excited for the kids. We've got a couple of coaches that are on their second and third programs coming here, so second and third communities, and just for them to enjoy it each and every time. It's kind of fun for us. But, especially the looks on the face of the newer folks, the ones who've not been here before, and all the information we provide to them, what the logistics are and put on a state championship. It makes a lot of fun to know that we do some things very, very well here in the state of Indiana.
Part of it that's especially cool is to be playing in Lucas Oil Stadium and to have the Colts involved to the extent that they are. No other franchise does that. No other state has what we have with the Pacers and with the Colts and everyone here in the state of Indiana. And it's got to be incredibly gratifying for all of you to be a part of something that no one else does.
It has shown true dividends. I mean, we can trace the really excellence in Indiana football to the Pacers and the Colts' participation in high school sports. They've dedicated themselves to high school sports, and that's made our coaches better, it's made our players better, our games better, our product is better, and it's a lot more fun. Not to say it was bad before, but it's just at a level that we hadn't seen previously, and like you said, it's a lot of thanks to the Colts. We were just out there watching them change the goalposts out, and we got high school kids realizing those aren't the same goalposts we play with. No, those are not the same goalposts. They're a little bit more narrow, and it's a little bit harder to make a field goal at the collegiate and professional level than it is at the high school level.
Part of it, too, is that, these are communities, big and small, that literally it's the turn the lights off type of comment for communities. And no matter how big your school is, there's that still group of people who are going to be thrilled. This is a lifetime memory situation that you and I can appreciate, but I don't think the kids can and the families can't, but it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it's so fun to be a part of.
And they don't realize until they're here.
Right.
They don't realize what a big deal is until they get here. They walk out on that field for practice or they walk out for the game and then realize what this means and what this moment is about. And that's the beauty in it for us. We get to see those communities enjoying that experience, and we get to see them enjoy it as a community as well. I mean, like you said, the lights are out because we got this team playing, and you can go back to that town and walk through as if it's a ghost town because everybody's here in Indianapolis are having a good time, having the same shared experience. And hopefully they'll come out with a victory and have something to talk about for the next 50 or 60 years.
In terms of matchups, I think we have great matchups. Some have played during the regular season, some haven't. But I think all, in totality, these are really, really good games.
These are 12 good teams that have proven themselves in the playoffs. They're prepared. They're going to do what they do. And like you said, I'm looking forward to the matchups. The games are going to be great. It'll be great excitement for the fans and all the school communities.
One of my favorite things is when they light the Christmas tree down on Monument Circle and the fireworks go off and you're inside Lucas Oil playing a football game and it sounds like the bombs are bursting outside. They really are.
Yeah, that wasn't very funny. The first couple of years we were here, the lights went out in the stadium. We had to postpone the game for about 45 minutes, but we've adjusted. And you're right. Again, that's part of that experience. You're in Indianapolis on Friday night. They set the fireworks off. They light the tree. You can see it from the south end of the stadium. It is really, really a neat thing.
Robert Falcons, I know you're going to do a great job. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
People ask us all the time, how can God Be Home Furnishings have furniture and mattresses in stock where with most other stores you have to wait months for furniture? It's because we have a huge warehouse with over 75,000 square feet full of furniture and mattresses. So almost every item you see in our stores is in stock and ready to be delivered to your home. And it's all being delivered by our friendly delivery crew. Quality furniture at affordable prices. Get it at Godby's today.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your Erie agent in Sheridan is Bragg Insurance Agency. Get a quote at bragginsurance.com.
Erie Insurance.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include The Farmers Bank, Legacy Images, Handmade on Main, Horizon Real Estate, Woody's Pizza, KV Elliott American Legion Post 67. Thank you for your continued support. Go Blackhawks.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School for the start of the third quarter. Blackhawks on top 53-6 over the visiting Frankfort Hot Dogs. Well on their way to a 5-1 start. See if the Blackhawks bring out their starters. They do, at least to start the third quarter. It was all Blackhawks in that first half. Timmy over to Kinsey. Nova Cross trying to snake it through to Sadie. Hawks keep it alive. Kinsey under the basket, up and in. Once again, another good find by Cecilia Timmy. That one goes off the foot of Garner. And the running clock is in effect. Tipped out of bounds by Timmy. It'll stay Frankfort ball. Intercepted by Garner. Brielle, long two on the way. That one's short. Rebounded by Sadie, but she has it stripped away. And Timmy going to get called for another foul. So only her second. Nova Cross with 3. Had to sit out most of that second quarter. And say last touched by the Hawks. Blackhawks not making anything easy for the Hot Dogs. They lead by 49. Kinsey Garner. She's going to take it from the top of the key. That one off. Kinsey hasn't taken a lot of shots tonight, but hasn't needed to. Easy lay-in for Kinsey. Garner now with 15. Her and Cecilia Timmy having their way with these Hot Dogs. That ball stolen away. Cross with it. And a Garner corner 3 on the way. That one off. Brielle Garner gets it, though. Back up top to Cross. Garner trying to get it to Sadie. Back out to Brielle. 3 on the way. That one's short. Cross-court pass by Frankfort. McAtee, another three on the way. That one's good. I'll tell you what, she looks frantic, but that's her second three. Has 8 of the 9 points. Timmy. Over to Garner. Wing three on the way. That one no good.
In for the Hawks.
All Kinsey's doing right now is hurting her shooting percentage.
Right.
She's 1 of 5 from behind the arc. She hasn't missed inside the arc. Timmy and Cross check out. Cecilia Timmy, that being. And Eaton and Smith check back in. Shot put up by Frankfort, doesn't get it to go. Eaton get the rebound. Kinsey Garner down to Brielle. Back out to Kinsey. Cross-court pass to Shelby. That one goes off her foot. Back over to Kinsey. In the lane, stop and pop. That one no good. I jinxed her by saying she hadn't missed inside the arc. Taken away by Max Smith. Already halfway through this third. Again, running clock in effect. Sadie Timmy. Over to Kinsey. Careless pass given away. Now McAtee. McAtee long two. That jumper doesn't go. Kinsey gonna bring it up to the corner, trying to get it down to Sadie. Back outside Kinsey. Over to Shelby. In the lane, floater put up, and good.
2 points, Shelby.
Frankfort gonna use a timeout.
Checking in for Frankfort, number 22.
With 3:01 to play in the third. We'll be right back right after this.
Hey, we know you're a top dog, at least most of the time. But what if your bank treated you that way? Maybe you're new at this whole financial thing. You like having a team around you, people you can trust to have your financial back. Maybe you've been at it a while. You know where you're going. You just need the tools to get there, no matter where you are in your financial journey. If your bank isn't treating you like a top dog, the real question isn't what if, it's why not.
3:01 to play in the third. Hawks lead by 50. Well on their way to a 5-1 start. The Hawks, short of their loss, without seeing all their records, I'm fairly certain they've won every game by at least 20. Been rolling through the early part of this season. A lot of high hopes on this team as they're going to try to have another deep run like they did last year. Long shot put up, airballed it to Garner. Garner down to Cecilia Timmy under the basket, gets it to go, and she's going to go back to the line for an and one situation.
Foul number 12, Kinley Myers.
And Cecilia can't get that one to go either. 0 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. Kinsey under the basket, up and in. Everything going the way of the Hawks. McAtee doesn't get that one to go. And she's got 8 of the 9. Over to Cecilia. Back to Kinsey. Gets that shot to go.
2 points, Ken's Garner.
Garner with 19, Timmy with 16. McAtee tries to get it in the lane. That one poked free. Back out to Kinsey. Off the glass and in.
Number 12, 2 points.
Again, the Hawks able to do whatever they want tonight. Cecilia goes to the ground to take that one away. Long pass up the cross under the basket. Smith up and in.
Nice. It's good movement.
Almost every Blackhawk that has played any significant minutes has at least one basket. McAtee hook shot. That one doesn't go. Rebounded by Garner. Garner just going to slow it down here. She wants Cecilia down in the corner. Cross sets the screen. Cecilia driving through the defenders, gets her own rebound though. Turn around, put off the glass and in. 71-9, under a minute to play in the third. That shot off, rebounded by Garner once again. Cecilia down in the corner to Cross. Back up top to Eaton. Wants to get it down low. Cecilia under the basket. Up and in. Cecilia Timmy's got 20. Stolen away once again. Blackhawks. Easy lay-in for Garner. It's become so easy. The Blackhawk fans have pretty well checked out. 75-9 at the end of 3. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter coming your way right after this.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. Creekside is committed to total body wellness for the entire family. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. Dr. Aaron is also a member of the National Registry of Certified Medical Examiners and can perform your DOT physical. They help you manage your pain and overall wellness right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Hey, we know you're a top dog, at least most of the time. But what if your bank treated you that way? Maybe you're new at this whole financial thing. You like having a team around you, people you can trust to have your financial back. Maybe you've been at it a while. You know where you're going. You just need the tools to get there, no matter where you are in your financial journey. If your bank isn't treating you like a top dog, the real question isn't what if, it's why not.
Welcome back for the start of the fourth quarter. Hawks on top 75-9 with the second unit in there. I'm not even going to call it second unit. It's the youth in there.
The youths.
Currently on the floor are going to be Conley, Sadie Timmy, Brielle Garner, Sammy Smith, and number 21, Max Sutherland. Brielle Garner going to go baseline with it. Gets it back outside. Conley. Over to Sadie. Sadie over to Sutherland. Down to Conley. Had that shot sent back. McAtee driving. Going to draw the foul and go to the line.
Foul number 14, Sammy Smith, that's her second.
That'll be Smith's second.
Number 5, Ellen
McAtee at the line to shoot two. First one off back iron. Blackhawks with only 2 free throws all game, but they've had very little resistance at the rim. Second one by McAtee goes in and out. They're going to call a lane violation against Sammy Smith. Now we got a line violation against a hot dog. Sadie Timmy to bring it up. 7 minutes left. Sutherland down to Brielle Garner. Garner just dribbles it out. Leaves off for Sadie. Smith has that one blocked. Frankfort able to get it. McAtee, little runner. That one no good. Ball's bouncing around all kinds of crazy. We got girls on the floor. Jump ball will be Blackhawk ball. Sadie, little crossover move. Now she's in the lane. Almost lost it. Still fighting over it. They're going to call a jump ball. It'll be back to Frankfort. This might be the quietest game I've ever been a part of.
Yeah, it's the fans are checked out. You know, it's just kind of a back and forth game here.
I mean, I know it's not a close one, but they've been checked out since it was 5-0.
It's Tuesday.
Brielle Garner comes away with it. This place was rocking last Tuesday when the boys did the beat down. That's going to be a travel as Conley wanted to go up and then realized there were 3 hot dogs right in front of her. McAtee going to her left layup. Too hard off the glass. Rebounded by Timmy. Timmy in the lane, going to take it herself off the glass and in. Sadie with 8. 77-9, 4:50 to play. That was a fastball right there.
Yeah, it was.
McAtee wanted to chuck up that 3. It's going to be another jump ball. It'll be Blackhawk ball now. Sutherland comes back for it. She's going to bring it across now. Working to her left. Back to Timmy. In the lane, Sammy Smith off the glass and in. 79-9. Almost halfway through this 4th and final quarter. They're going to get Timmy with the foul. It'll be her 3rd. Just the 2nd team foul in the 4th quarter. Myers somehow squeaks it through to a teammate. That shot high off the glass. Oof. 2 Frankfort girls run head on into each other, but both seem to be all right. It'll be Blackhawk ball. Timmy going to bring it up. Just north of 3 minutes left in the 4th. Brielle working to her right. Leaves off for Sutherland. Back to Brielle. Corner 3 on the way. It's good. 82-9. 3 minutes. McAtee off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Timmy. Garner, baseline. Able to get it to Smith. Trying to get it to Sutherland on the other side. McAtee in the lane. That one is good. Frankfort going to burn another timeout. They've only got one left with 2:21 to play. Blackhawks on top, 82-11. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk basketball, Bragg Sports Media.
People ask us all the time, how can Godby Home Furnishings have furniture and mattresses in stock where with most other stores you have to wait months for furniture? It's because we have a huge warehouse with over 75,000 square feet full of furniture and mattresses. So almost every item you see in our stores is in stock and ready to be delivered to your home. And is all being delivered by our friendly delivery crew. Quality furniture at affordable prices. Get it at Godby's today.
2:21 to play in the ball game. Let's go ahead and thank our closed caption sponsors. Closed captioning presented by the Farmers Bank and Godby Home Furnishings. Thank you guys for presenting closed captions for all Bragg Sports Media events. Hawks on top, 82-11 with 2:21 to play. Big nights for Kinsey Garner and Cecilia Timmy. Garner with 23, Timmy with 20. Only two Blackhawks in foul trouble, those being Nova Cross and Sadie Timmy. Cross isn't going to come back in, so no need to worry about that. Only Blackhawk that is, or there's two Blackhawks that have seen the floor that have not scored. That's Conley and Sutherland. We're going to see if we can get some points for them out of these final 2 minutes. As the Hawks facing very little resistance against these hot dogs. Will move to 5-1 as they head into the doubleheader Friday. They'll take on the Gophers of Clinton Prairie on Friday. And get an offensive off-ball foul against Sadie Timmy. That'll be her fourth. Be an interesting game to foul out of.
Right?
Able to find Myers. Myers' jumper is going to be short. Going to be last touched by Frankfort. Brielle Garner going to bring it up. Quickly to Smith. Back to Garner. Garner working to her right. Trying to get it down low to Sadie. That one just thrown out of bounds. Working off the left side. That one doesn't go for McAtee. Minute left. Timmy. It's going to back off. Really in no hurry if Frankfort's not going to press her. Sammy Smith. Cross court to Brielle. Back outside. Now Timmy just going to walk it back out. .30 seconds left. I think the hot dogs have finally had enough. Blackhawks going to come away with a huge win. And the hot dogs are starting to come out, saying we're not content with this. Sadie doing a good job just avoiding everybody thus far. That one poked free. She still got it. And that'll do it. 82-11. Blackhawks defeat the Hot Dogs here at Larry Hobbs Memorial Hall. When we come back, summarize and award our player of the game. Don't go anywhere.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match we see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. Creekside is committed to total body wellness for the entire family. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. Dr. Aaron is also a member of the National Registry of Certified Medical Examiners and can perform your DOT physical. They help you manage your pain and overall wellness right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Hey, we know you're a top dog, at least most of the time. But what if your bank treated you that way? Maybe you're new at this whole financial thing. You like having a team around you, people you can trust to have your financial back. Maybe you've been at it a while. You know where you're going. You just need the tools to get there, no matter where you are in your financial journey. If your bank isn't treating you like a top dog, the real question isn't what if, it's why not.
People ask us all the time, how can God Be Home Furnishings have furniture and mattresses in stock where with most other stores you have to wait months for furniture? It's because we have a huge warehouse with over 75,000 square feet full of furniture and mattresses. So almost every item you see in our stores is in stock and ready to be delivered to your home. And is all being delivered by our friendly delivery crew. Quality furniture at affordable prices. Get it at Godby's today.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your Erie agent in Sheridan is Bragg Insurance Agency. Get a quote at bragginsurance.com.
Erie Insurance.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include The Farmers Bank, Legacy Images, Handmade on Maine, Horizon Real Estate, Woody's Pizza, KV Elliott American Legion Post 67. Thank you for your continued support. Go Blackhawks!
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. Blackhawks defeat the Hot Dogs 82-11. Nick, there's not a lot to honestly summarize. The Blackhawks did everything that they wanted to tonight.
No, I mean, tonight was, I'd almost call it a scrimmage here for the girls. You know, we had people that were just trying different shots, you know, not really setting up for shots, but the, you know, ball movement looked good. Defense looked great. The girls had a hand on the ball almost every time Frankfort tried to pass. So, you know, this was just a good practice game, really.
Blackhawks will move to 5-1. Frankfort falls to 0-6. Blackhawks' next game going to be against Clinton Prairie on Friday. That one's set for 6 because it's a doubleheader right after the girls' game, the boys' game. Scoring tonight, Kinsey Garner, 23. Cecilia Timmy with 20. Brielle Garner with 9. Shelby Eaton and Sadie Timmy with 8 apiece. Sammy Smith with 6 off the bench. And Max Smith and Nova Cross with 4. That'll take us to our Legacy Images Player of the Game. And it's not very often that we give it to somebody that isn't the leading scorer. We don't do that on purpose, but, you know,
right.
Sometimes the writing's on the wall. But tonight it's going to be Cecilia Timmy because she had quite a few beautiful little assists active on the boards, especially got a bunch of steals. So congratulations, Cecilia, with your 20 points on 10 of 15 shooting, which is just insane.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. You are our Legacy Images Player of the Game.
Congrats.
Final time, Blackhawks defeat the Hot Dogs 82-11. For myself, for our sponsors, for Nick Doty, we appreciate everyone for tuning in tonight. We will see you guys on Friday. Again, doubleheader starts at 6 o'clock. See you guys then. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night.